Hi, I'm Miss Bunn here at Audrey Kell High School. I teach Drafting 1, Intro to Engineering, and then sometimes Principles of Engineering, depending on the year. As we go through this brief presentation, I'll discuss each of the courses and what we do in each one of them, my expectations in class every day, how to communicate with me, the Canvas, layout, and navigation, and then also tutoring if that applies to your student. The first course is Drafting 1. This is a course where your student will get certified in AutoCAD 2021. This is an industry level certification that can be put on a resume and then be used out in the workforce. I know in my experience in college, I was able to bypass some of the curriculum by having this certification and able to work on some projects for the university, and it really put me ahead of some of my peers through that experience. We talk about concept sketching, we do technical drawings, and then the computer aided design. Again, that is AutoCAD 2021. However, each computer in the school or inside of our classroom has that software on it, and I try to make sure that inside of each class period there's ample time to get the work done. So every student should be able to get all of the projects done in class without having to work on it outside of class. The next course is Intro to Engineering and Design. This is the intro level to our engineering pathway. However, it is advanced placement level. So the students will get a 5-point GPA credit for this and could potentially receive college credit for that as well. As we approach the end of the semester, we'll discuss that more, and I'll make sure each student has that information if they want to proceed. In the course, we do concept sketching and technical drawings similar to what we do in Drafting 1, but then we also take it a step further by doing computer-aided design. In this course, we use Inventor or Onshape, depending on the circumstances. Onshape is online, and that can be done at home. However, it's not great on a Chromebook, but it can be done at home. And then Inventor, that one is only available on the desktops. But again, just like Drafting 1, I try to make sure that there's ample time in class to get all of these things done, so no one has to worry about downloading software at home and compatibility issues. We also go into some geometric properties, some physics, some simple machines, just brushing the surface of the disciplines of engineering and each specific thing that those disciplines go into. We do a little bit of computer programming and coding for our robotics. And if we're interested in that, then the students can go a step further and sign up for Principles of Engineering. In this course, we really dive deep into the 4 disciplines of engineering: mechanical, electrical, civil, and chemical. We also go into some coding. Some fun projects that we do in this course would be creating bridges and then testing those to failure. We do some robotics and coding. We make some catapults sometimes, test out some materials. It's a really fun course where students get to dive deep and problem solve and just experiment with different things as opposed to just sitting down and doing math every day. So those are the 3 courses that I generally teach. Let's go into some expectations in class. I just have 4 expectations really. Be present. It's important that you are physically here every day, but also mentally. So if we're distracted every day, it's really hard to get our work done. And then we veer into the side of having to do things outside of the class. Again, we have the supplies and time to get everything done. It's just important that we are present and focused on that every day. Using your time wisely. Again, I don't assign homework, so there is time every day to get all of the assignments done. That's if you're on task and using your time wisely. The third thing would be ask questions. If you're confused at all, please ask questions. If it's to me, I can give you an answer. If I'm busy, the people around your student can probably give them an answer. That's why we create such a collaborative environment so they can help each other problem solve. And then also Google is our best friend. So if we can't figure out the answer to something, it's really easy just to Google what that problem is very descriptively, and then we can usually find a tutorial or something to help us solve that problem. And then last but not least is just to be respectful. These courses can vary in difficulty depending on the time of the year, the content we're talking about, and each student individually. So sometimes one student may struggle and fly through the content at a different time. So it's just important that we are respectful of one another. and creating a collaborative, welcoming environment where we can all be successful together. Communication wise, it's best just to email me. I don't have a reminder or anything like that, so just email me. I do check my email. You may not get an immediate response, but I promise I'm reading them, I see them, and I will take care of it. If for some reason I don't see your email or you don't get a response from me, just email me again. Schools can be very overwhelming sometimes, as I'm sure you understand. So just send another email and I promise I'll take care of it, whatever the situation is. Canvas. This is probably the most important part. So I've linked one of our Canvas courses here just to show you some navigation in case you're concerned or want to know where everything is. For the courses, I hide everything over here on the left except for our home page, our modules, and our grades tab. I think the rest of it is just too much. So I hide everything else, and our main source of navigation will be this agenda right here. So every day it has a day on it. It has our objective on the top, and then it has the tasks that they need to complete. I try to hyperlink everything as much as possible. 99% of the things that we do in class will be on Canvas and is linkable. So if you just click on the assignment, it will take you to it, the specific thing that we're talking about. Everything is linked. Some things even have videos there. I have a YouTube channel where I've gone through and recorded some of the assignments. They can follow along. It should answer any questions that they have as long as they're paying attention and listening. It's really great if you have headphones for this course. That's a really big advantage. So if you're not sending your student to class with headphones, now would be a great time to start, as I try to put as much on YouTube as I can. So that's an additional resource for them, especially if they're absent. If they are out, you can look down here in this bottom left-hand corner and you will see that there's a slide for every day that we've had so far. So let's just say your student was out September 3rd. You can click on September 3rd and you'll see everything that we did in class that day. And it goes all the way back to the first day of school. Again, everything is linkable. Specifically for Intro to Engineering, we do have engineering notebooks, and it's important that we pay for those. They're $4. If you click here, it will take you to the link to pay for them, and you can see they're $4 here. So if you haven't paid for that for just Intro to Engineering, please do that. It'll take you straight there. And then if you scroll down, this is just my little Bitmoji classroom. I've tried to make it as interactive as possible. If you click here on the computer with the little YouTube symbol, it will take you to my YouTube channel. Let's let that load. It'll take you to my channel. If you click here on the calendar, it will take you to our semester calendar. As you can see, I have everything in here up until winter break for the most part, and gave us about a 2-week buffer period just in case things get pushed back. On here, everything is hyperlinked as well. It'll take you straight to the assignments if necessary. And then we also have a link for the syllabus here. So if you have any questions about syllabus info, like what we talk about in class, my email address, anything like that, all of that can be found here, along with the new grading policy and absence policy. So again, one more time, looking at the Bitmoji classroom, it's just under the agenda. I've tried to make it as user-friendly as possible. If you click on syllabus, it will take you to the syllabus for that course. If you click on the calendar, it'll take you to the calendar for that course. And if you click on the YouTube icon, it will take you to the YouTube channel for this course. And then lastly, where do we go if we're struggling or if we need help? We do offer tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays every afternoon. However, I do ask that you just let me know ahead of time if you're planning on coming so I can make sure that my schedule is clear for you. Sometimes we have meetings. I do live an hour away from here, so sometimes I do have to leave right at 2:45. So if you'll just let me know, give me a heads up before we do tutoring, then I'll make the accommodations for you. Aside from that, that's all we have. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to email me. My email can be found in the agenda or the syllabus, but it's jessical.bunn@cms.k12.nc.us.